kicking it back to one of our favorite things we did this semester, which was to find any term in an arithmetic sequence. So in order to do that, the first thing we have to know is what is the first term? And duh, that is the first term. The first term is negative 14. The next thing is, what is the common difference? So our sequence is growing, and it is growing every time by a positive 6. First of all, that's what makes it arithmetic, is that it has a common difference. So a common difference of positive 6. So if I want to find the 32nd term, think about it. This is the first, second, third, fourth, fifth. I want to go all the way and find the 32nd term. Well, first of all, we know it's going to be positive. And we can write what's called the explicit formula, which is a sub n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times the common difference. This is the formula that will help us find any term in the sequence. From the 32nd to the 32nd thousandth, this will give us any term in the sequence. So let's do that. So let's plug in what we know. Well, what do we know? We know the first term. It is negative 14. N minus 1, we know the common difference is 6. So here we go. This is what's called the explicit formula. The explicit formula. Well, now let's use that to find the 32nd term. So what do we want? We want the 32nd term, so we're going to let n be 32. So 32 is going in right there. Negative 14 plus 32 minus 1 times 6. We're following order of operations here. So order of operations says do what is inside the parentheses first. So we get a sub 32 equals negative 14 plus 31 times 6. And 31 times 6 is 186. A sub 32 equals negative 14 plus 186. Negative 14 plus 186 is, squeezing it onto the bottom, 172. So that is the 32nd term in the sequence. Now somebody's saying, there's got to be an easier way, Mrs. Hendry. Well, there is another way. I don't know that it's necessarily easier, but here's what we also can do. If this is a sub 1, this is a sub 2, a sub 3, a sub 4, a sub 5. If we're trying to get from a sub 5 to the 32nd term, well, 32 minus 5 is 27. And 27 times 6 is 120 plus 42, 162. So 10 plus 162 equals 172. Now, that is a great way to find the 32nd term, but if your favorite math teacher asks for the explicit formula, I will also want to see that. So I wanted to show you both ways to do that particular problem.